Louisiana beer reviews. Bourgogne des Flanders. Bourgogne des Flanders means Flemish Burgundy. It says Van Houtreeve Brewed. It's kind of blurred right there, but something 111. That means January something 2011. So this is a 4-year-old beer. I bought this at Acuista Paces, Covington, Louisiana. It's an old brewery. They're affiliated with Timmerman's Brewery. And I have this fried fish and corn and bread thing going on here. I already prayed. Trying to let this butter set out. It's in the 50s, so I don't know. It's not really going to get too soft. Put the butter on the bread. Got some cocktail sauce and tartar sauce. This is not the first video review for this beer in the world, because I noticed that Greg's Beer Reviews was doing a review of it, and he also had a 2010 bottle, and he did his in 2013. And if you watch it, he wasn't expecting much, and then he said how good it was. It says Brewed is typical brown ale matured 6 months in oak casks. Water, barley malt, wheat, roasted barley, and hops. Kerkstraat 11, that's the street, Itterbeek, Belgium. 5.2% alcohol, Martin's finest beer selection. Okay, 330 milliliters. Wait a second. Okay, I see a lot of sediment down there at the bottom. Let's see if we can stir that up. Try to stir it up. May not be able to get it. It's a clear, reddish brown appearance, cream colored head, quite bubbly. They were saying that they mixed this beer with lambic, so it's like a sour beer, semi-sour. I mean, it's incredible how much is caked at the bottom. I don't see how that will come out, come loose. Now the catfish here, I guess is going to be good. Dip it in the tartar. Hope I'm positioned right. My viewfinder is dead. I can't flip it and see anymore. Burgundy is a very old part of Europe. It was sort of a convoluted state on the borderlands of France, Germany, the Low Countries, Italy, not kind of northwest of Switzerland. The Burgundian lands were eventually absorbed by France and the Holy Roman Empire. It had the potential to develop into an independent country, but it did not. There's a street in New Orleans, Burgundy Street. This beer gets a good score on Beer Advocate. The bros say it's okay. A 64 out of 100 on Rapier, a 23 out of 100 for the style. And a most excellent score on the beer and me. They were showing when this beer came out on their website, and I forgot to write it down. It's only been around Yeah, I remember. It said 1993. Okay, so 22 years. It's not an old brand. This is just caked. It's not going to come loose. So I don't know if it was meant to be aged this long. Oak barrels. Well, that's the big thing in America now, right? Everything's, it is coming loose a little bit. Oak aged, right? Lacing is fabulous. It's really heavy. Let's go with the aroma here. That is strong. It certainly smells aged. It smells sour. You get that oak aging. It's rich, it's dank, it's dark, in a way, medium to dark. And I know some can't smell dark. How can you smell the shade? But medium heavy or something. I don't know. It's wine-like in some ways. I can see how some people would not be amenable to it. I wish you could see. Maybe you could see how black that is at the bottom. It's really dark brown. It looks like cocoa. Well, that beer from the Vosges Mountains in France, the La Bête des Vosges, the Beast of the Vosges, that had this weird aroma. And that was a beer de garde, and a lot of people don't like those kind of things. They're just too exotic and weird. The taste. That is tart. That is sour. I don't know if you've ever had a sour beer, but they are really weird. It does taste like some kind of gourmet alcohol candy. There's some sweet tart in it. Now how it pairs with the food, I'm not too sure. Maybe I think a Birra Moretti might go better with this, or Peroni Nastro Azzurro. But it is almost impossible to describe it. It's attracting flies. They like the rotting vegetable thing. It's really sour. It is sort of like turned fruit, sourness, lemon heads, warheads to some extent. It's not bitter at all. The mouthfeel is medium, a little oily, semi-dry. The drinkability is okay. It's sort of a aperitif type beer, a sipper. It's not high alcohol though, but it's just a strange oddity. 5.2. It's coming loose now a little bit. It's not really affecting the taste of the food though. Whereas I think a wheat beer would affect the flavor. Well, I would have to give it it even almost has a cola taste, a Coca-Cola. That's what I was thinking of. You know what? Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. You know how Dr. Pepper has that weird like cherry thing? Yeah. This is like Dr. Pepper beer. It's really weird. I'll still give it an A-. I think it is excellent to an extent. And I bet you if I drank 6 more, I would go higher with the score because I would get used to the extreme strangeness of it. So, the fish are good. Go to your local Knights of Columbus and get a fish plate. I don't know if that's a style for me, really. Le Bon Temps Roulette, excellent nonetheless, exotic as it is, and y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.